Okay, how's it looking so far, Craig? So far, so good. Pardon?
You see this?
Uh-huh.
Frames. This.
This is from Random.
Alright, it's the bottom thing, and you should do it. You do it, of course, with the this one never enters.
What?
Yeah. If you've got frames, I'll be here cutting it.
Ooh, Amy says she's back. Amy's back. Let's see. Can you press number 3, please, Craig? Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. We went back to the old way. Audio sounds good, says Sophie. Amy also says sound is good. Visual, good. That's what I'd like to know. Looks good. Craig says, looks good to me. TV. Audio is synced up. These are good. Craig works a miracle. You get to, it's still being a little icky, I think, is it? All right. Well, maybe we just try again another time, because I don't want it to be unpleasant. I wouldn't watch it live if it was dropping in and out. What do you guys think? Sophie said audio synced. Amy said thank you, Craig. Hit number 2 at the end for me. Kelly's here as well. All right, we'll go and see if the kid is trying to use the internet or something. This is just something I took a photo earlier for a marketing leaflet that I'm printing. So I had made this using the Heart Masquerade. And then I was thinking I was going to add like some shininess on it, but I don't have a pink shiny. Maybe we could use a gold or a silver. Let's have a look. Let's make a start and just play with these for a moment. See what we can come up with. So these are products from Cosmic Shimmer. And like I say, these ones are the matte chalk polish. And this one, the 6. And then we've also got the Opal Polish, which is a pearlescent version. And then we have the gilding polish, which is the metallic ones. And I just ordered a selection of a couple of colors for the store. And I thought that it would be fun to give it a go. So I picked out a couple of different colors. Haven't used them yet. I have not. They just arrived today and I threw them up on the store at about 5 o'clock. So I haven't used them, but I thought it'd be fun to give it a go together. Now all of these ones here come in this really cool packaging. It's a glass bottle, so it's nice and heavy. And if you open up the bottom, you get this. It almost looks like a custard, like a set custard, which is kind of fun. And then at the top of the packaging, there's this like little handle, if you can see, and that's because it has a built-in applicator. Now, if you take your thumbs, excuse me, and push it to the side like this, boop, it'll just pop out of its little house. And you have this really cool sponge applicator with a handle. Oh, excuse me. So let's give this guy a go. 1 second, I'm just gonna get a big water. That's not my hand. Get off. Jasmine's back. All right. How is it looking over there, Craigie? Still a bit flaky.
Not as bad as it was.
Not as bad as it was, okay. Ooh, so it's a bit, it reminds me of like a creme caramel or something. It's a bit gloopy. I'm not a fan of the noise it's making. Oh, ooh, but I am a fan of this. That is so pretty. Look at this, Dad. How cool is that? Is it hard to see? Oh, it's hard to see because it's quite a light color. I've also used blue right on a blue background. Very cool. So it's definitely kind of mousse-like, but it goes on really pretty. Can you guys see? Really smooth. Can you move that so I can see if it's focused? There you go. You can see my card has bent a little, and that's just because there's obviously moisture in the mousse that I'm blending. Now, I don't know whether you're supposed to wash the sponge after every use or whether... Jasmine says, you stuck with the blue mat then? I'm still test driving. I haven't committed to anything yet. I like the fact that this mat is much bigger. I'm liking that a lot. There's some blue. And why don't we go ahead and add some of the Opal Polish to this as well. We've got Summer Sky, and then we also have Lavender Blue, which is really cool. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll try the ripple wave stencil. And we'll go with Summer Sky. Yeah, hello. Pretty, pretty, pretty. How different is this and the Nouveau one? So I do have some Nouveau mousse. Let me go grab one. Do I have a Nouveau mousse? I think I do. And the Nouveau mousse is solid. It is creamy, but it's definitely a solid. Whereas the one that I use, this one here, is more like a set yogurt. So you can wobble it. You can like hear it. Can you hear it? Mooching around. Whereas this one is proper solid, the Nouveau mousse. I wouldn't even call this mousse. This one doesn't look like it's as much movement in it, as much goopiness as the matte one. But definitely soft. I think I might actually take this down. Oh, Ian's here! Hey, Ian! Yay! Roberta is saying, I'm loving the lunar paste over Nouveau mousse. Ooh, you try that one. And Kelly says, I have 2 lunar paste, silver lining and Psych, is that what it is? And Kelly says the new colors are gorgeous. I need to get some lunar paste. All right, let's add these on here. I find it a bit hard. Oh, there we go, that's better. So when I was tapping, it wasn't really putting the product onto the sponge, so I kind of gouged it up and then scraped off the excess. So hopefully that's going to work better. I really love the applicator. Craig, how's it going over there? So. Okay, well, we'll just have a little play and then wrap things up. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Let's have a look. The reveal. Ooh. So this actually has kind of like a build-up of the product around the edges. Does not show. Show now. And you see there's like a little build-up of the product around the edges here. I'm trying to get up so you can see it, but it's so shiny. It's so shiny. You see it? But I actually kind of like the effect that that has.
On the top end,
Just looks like blue.
well, it looks like you've got squiggles on there.
Just looks like I've drawn squiggles. Does it look any better if it's on a white background? Is it just the shiny? It's just too shiny. Hold it at an angle. Well, there you go. You kind of can see how super shiny it is. Well, you're going to have to press the 3 button. Can you see it? Press 4, actually. Pretty. Hey, Candy. Jasmine saying, bring the white back, Matt back. Yay. All right, let's give this guy a clean. We go too far because I don't want the mousse to settle on my. See what the cleanup is like. All right. It definitely requires a little bit more product, I think, to clean this up. Quite possibly. Ideally. It's probably got a dye in it, which is probably why we're needing to clean it up a bit more with some product. Rather than pigment, I think it's probably got a dye in it. Still a bit of color on this stencil, but that's okay. I'm going to go and pop it in my sink in just a second. Still very, very cool product. I'm a big fan of that sparkle that has there. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take to dry. Does anybody have any ideas? Let's see what it says on here. To create soft matte chalk effects on any porous craft surface, Just release the integral sponge by holding the top of the pot between the finger and thumb and pulse sideways. Dip the sponge into the matte polish and apply in a circular motion to highlight details or cover an entire area. Can also be applied by finger. Oh, good idea. Sponge, cloth, roller, or even stamp. Ooh. Wash sponge and hand after use with warm, soapy water. That sounds really cool. This is the Ripple Wave stencil. I'll hold it at an angle you can see better. It's just too shiny for you guys to see straight on. It's really cool. I'm going to take a little paper towel. Pick up some of the excess here. Very, very cool. And I think what I'll do is I'll create some grass to go on the top section. So let's take another color. So we'll either go for the matte chalk honeydew, or we'll go for the pearlescent green. But this one's called blue parakeet, so I think it's got blue tint to it. So maybe we'll go for the honeydew. Give it a go. Can I make these comments bigger? Jasmine says it's better on my eyes too. Well, here we go. This is maybe the solution that I have 2 layers, at least for now. Okay, so this one is honeydew. Give it a look. Can you see it kind of looks custardy? Kind of wibbles. Wibbly wobbly woo. It's a really cool product. I wouldn't put my finger in the jar. I'd put a little on my mat just because of bad experience with the Nouveau Mousse. Oh, what happened? Did mold start growing? I mean, I think that's probably a good best practice is scoop a little out with a palette knife or something. Can you guys see this? Really fun. I'm super impressed at the even coverage. You don't really get any you don't really get the circular marks, although I'm wondering that might change with depending on the cardstock that you're using. I'm not sure. I get the impression that we might need a little bit of a quick cleanup, but that's okay. We can handle that. I'm gonna pop this on the top section here. We're gonna create a little bit of grassy verge. Oh, pardon me. A bit of a grassy verge here, I think. Let's grab the freshly cut grass border dies. And we will cut some grass and then a curve, a plain curve underneath. Love that light mint or glow in the dark green. Yeah, it does kind of look like a glow in the dark green. You're right. That could actually have some super fun effects, I think. Roberta says, we've almost gotten bold. Yeah, I can see how that might happen. Okay. Thoughts on the texture? It still feels a little, I guess almost dampish. Not too bad. Not bad at all, actually. But the color is really nice. Really nice. So that's going to go over here on my card. In the back here. I might even have more grass. I quite like the white behind it though. Can you guys see how shiny it is? Super pretty. Let's go ahead and cut this down using a rectangle die. And I think what I'll do is use the stitch rectangles. Or maybe the skinny imperial. Yeah, let's go for the skinny imperial rectangle. And I'm going to have some of the white up top. And then we've got some of the lovely green area and some of that pearlescent water area at the bottom. I'm thinking I definitely need to layer this up on some Spring Breeze pattern paper. I think that's going to work beautifully. Grab some. It's not quite the right green. So I think we'll go for a purple maybe? Or a pink. Let's go pink. That's going to be cute. Kelly is saying perfect on scene. I think so. And Jasmine is saying so pretty. It's really pretty. Let's cut this down. To create a panel for my card. I get my card blanks cut at the printers, and I think they have cut my card blanks incorrectly this time, because every time I put together a card, I feel like I'm having to trim off part of the card. See, down here. Naughty, naughty. Luckily, I have my big tonic trimmer that makes tasks like this really easy. Oh no, image has gone blurry again. Boom. Try changing the resolution with the gear symbol, suggests Roberta. Thank you, Roberta, for helping. That's a metric. Oh. Is it any better? I was going to add a scallop rectangle around it, but my scallop dies have ran away. Roberta says it's fine with her. Okay, that's good. Oh, I know what happened. What? See if we can add a bit of a frame to this. Using the bubblegum blush cardstock. Sorted. Okay, good. I'm always so skeptical, and now I'm like, because we created the event differently, or is it nothing to do? That's my least favorite thing about doing lives, is whenever you don't know why things have or haven't gone wrong. And it might be nothing to do with what I'm doing. Completely irrelevant. Well, this must be a metric die. Oh, rubbish. I'll try that again, shall we? I must have cut that with metrics. We'll try again. Oh, I don't know what I've done. Everything's gone a bit pear-shaped. We'll just use our trimmer. If in doubt, use your trimmer. So I'm lining it up, putting a dot where I want to cut that straight line. And it makes it really easy to line it up with the Happy Doodle mini paper trimmer. And I'm going to cut this one this way, actually. Like so. Sometimes the camera doesn't like speedy movements. Oh. Am I doing speedy movements? Oh, okay. What I was going to say is that if you see any black dots, you just turn it over and use the other side. So let's go ahead and do that. Looking good, looking pretty. Now I think we need some little critters on here. What do you guys think? I think we should get out the special delivery stamp set because those little storks are adorable and I'm gonna look so cute in the water here. It's going to be like herons more than storks, I think. I like this little guy here. He's going to look cute. So we're going to need some heavy needle alcohol marker friendly cardstock. And let's see if we can build a little theme for this pond. So we've got a heron. And let's pull out the bee copy as well. We could maybe have these cattails. I feel like I've been using them a lot. I haven't meant it, but yeah. Maybe a lily pad. Kind of like this little boat as well. Will be kind of cute. Perhaps another cattail down front somewhere. And maybe the little baby. Actually, let's not do the lily pad. Let's do the little baby heron. Mama heron. A tiny little paper boat as well. That's going to look cute. Roberta says, your camera thinks you're going fast at times. That's when it blurs from me. Yes, critters, 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 critters. The one lifting its foot would be cute too. Yes. The little baby one. Give it a go. It's like it's testing the water at the edge by the grass. Oh, that's so cute. I like that narrative. I am a fan. Very adorable. Now I'm going to make sure that I keep to soft tones for this project because of those beautiful soft colors from the Cosmic Shimmers. So let's see what I can find over here. I'll have some minty colors for the grass. That's G00, although it's not as sort of yellowy as I would like. So maybe YG03. Put a little bit more of that green in there. Or YG11. E00 for the cattails. And I think I'll use the E00 also for the little birdies. Just gonna want a little touch. Here's a Y21 for beak. And little tiny toes. And then it has a little stripe on the wing. And I'm thinking I might bring in some of that pink color. It's too light. It's maybe R20. Super cute. Kelly is asking a question in the comments. What is everyone's favorite distress color combo? Lovely question. Let us know in the comments what your favorite combos are for distress colors. For me, I like Fun Sugar and Warm Stick. I like those. Together. Also maybe a little dried marigold in there, also very cute. Roberta's saying twisted citron, squeezed lemonade, and picked raspberry. Twisted citron and mauve lawn for me for sort of grassy combos. What about you, Kelly? Let us know what yours are. Jill says, I like picked raspberry, wilted violet, and prize ribbon. Do you mean like all together? Because I've never put that together. I need to do that. Picked raspberry, wilted violet, and prize ribbon all together in a blend as a combo. Picked raspberry, wilted violet, and prize ribbon. Interesting. The other thing I've seen these polishes used, and I don't actually have a lot of embossing folders, but I have seen the polish used in a way where you run your paper or your cardstock through an embossing folder so you get lovely texture, and then you use the flat brush like this. You use that to burnish the raised areas, and it just kisses the top in both areas and creates a beautiful finish. It's incredible. But I don't have a lot of embossing folders like that. Of course, now that I have this polish, I'm gonna need it. Peacock feathers, says Roberta. I like to blend peacock feathers with need to open my drawers. I like to blend peacock feathers with cracked pistachio and salvage patina. There's so many distressing colors that just don't get enough loving in my craft room. Kelly sends spun sugar picked raspberry, festive berries, candied apple, and aged mahogany altogether. Ooh, that's quite a light to quite a dark. Lush. That sounds delightful. Okay, let's see how we're coming along here. I'm gonna have cattails up top, some at the bottom. I like him down here where they're like looking up at each other. And a little boat. So adorable. Let's go ahead and add some foam. We'll add some foam to raise these guys up. Oh, in other news, I did mention last week the fact that we have a slightly different schedule for live streams throughout May. If you haven't seen all those details, you might want to check it out over on the Happy Doodle blog. And there's also, you may have seen, a card call for me, for little old me. I am going in for a medical procedure, and that's why we've got Jasmine and Tasha stepping up to the plate to do some lives, because I'm going to be out of action for a little while, and I'm going to be in pain essentially after the procedure. And so, you know, we're having a card call. I am inviting you guys to cheer me up by sending me a card. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can either do it virtually by making a card and tagging me. Make sure you tag at Happy Doodle, and you can use the hashtag cards for Leslie. That'll help me search for the cards that people are sharing. And if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, actually posting a card, you can absolutely do that. Go to the blog and you will find there's a customer service section on the blog, and we have put an address there that you can send the cards to for me. Jasmine says, I plan to send you a card. Might not be a newly made card, but you'll get a card. Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be a newly made card. Of course not. I just want to feel better. I just want a distraction from all the pain of recovery. That's the plan anyway. Can you guys see it all coming together? So cute. I feel like we need a little sentiment down the bottom here. We could even put some more grass, or maybe we just put our sentiment on here. Oh, let's test adding a sentiment on top of this paste. What shall we have for a sentiment? What have we got? You're going to have a look through my stash for a sentiment. Close at heart sentiments are always fun. How's it going, friend? Just checking in. Maybe thinking of you today, or even just hello there is a cute one. I think those ones are all going to be too big. Let's go for hello there. Put these back where they belong. So they don't get lost. And what's also going to go really well with this card is the Spring Breeze enamel pots. Let's go for hello there. And I'm just going to condition my stamp before I get going. Okay. Jasmine is saying, I think our Mother's Day was earlier. Oh, here we go. Jasmine says, I used this set for Mum's Mother's Day card and she loved it. Ah, yes. And Jasmine says, our Mother's Day is earlier than most of the world, so. Ooh, okay. So it definitely looks like it has behaved like we're stamping on a bit of a shinier surface. But I'm not mad at it. It looks good still. It still looks good. Let's test drive it with a different ink pad. Let's use a Catherine Pooler ink. What shall we go for? We could try like a garden party, which is green on green. That might be cute. Or we could try and go for a pink, like it's a girl. We'll try that. I like experimenting. This is fun. Might need a few layers for it to grow because it's quite a light ink. I might even come in with something a bit darker. Give it a another condition on the hello. We are experimenting. Very fun. Couple of different options here. It definitely has, and it's not a shiny surface, but the ink has kind of behaved like it's made that top surface a little less porous. So I can see that the ink's taking a little bit longer to dry. Let's go ahead and see if we can put some clear embossing powder over it. I don't think it's going to be overly successful because I haven't prepped the surface. But it actually looks like it's holding quite fast to that. Interesting. Let's hit it with a heat tool. Oh yes, I do have samba. I can't reach the microphone, so you're gonna have to just deal with this. That has turned out so cute, guys. You see. That has turned out so lush. Really pretty. Very cool. Very cool. Let's cut it out with some strips. Roberta says, didn't even hear the gun. I did put it on the lowest setting. I think because the microphone is further away now. I'll just pop this through again. Looking really cool. Very cool indeed. That texture really makes it look super pretty. So I think we'll just stick this on the bottom like so. But I will create a little fishtail down our edge here. And then we can add some foam tape to the back. Nice. Very cute. Let's go ahead and add some spring breeze enamel dots. Pink and white. Would be ideal. The green is a little too green for this, I think. And I do have a blue in Wildflowers that is similar to this blue at the bottom. So we'll go ahead and add that too. Why not? Roberta says, if I mail you a card now, you might get it sometime during your recovery. That would be awesome. And Jasmine, are you going to the Stamporama fair thing on Sunday? That's going to be fun. Okay, you guys, I think that's the card done for tonight. It's really cute. I think that the pearlescent sheen of that Opal Polish is absolutely magnificent. Super pretty. It really elevates this whole card, to be honest, I think. Those cute little storks are super adorable up there. Really big fan of those on this card. And these pastel colors have matched the Spring Breeze pattern paper and the enamel dots perfectly. Yeah. I'm so sorry that we had a lot of issues at the start of the show tonight. And I don't know whether it was to do with the way we set it up with the events or whether it was simply there's wind outside and therefore the internet was struggling or something to that effect. Who knows? But please let me tell you that I really appreciate you guys sticking with it, even though there was gremlins in the system. And I love you guys so much. I'm going to miss you guys when I'm not able to craft during my recovery. But please check out Jasmine and Tasha's live streams, and hopefully I'll be able to at least join in and watch them at the very least. Come on over to the Happy Little store and check out the new polishes. I definitely think I need to play with these a little bit more to get to grips with all the different ways that I can use them. And maybe you guys will have a look and see how you can use them as well, and let me know, and then we can play together next time. All right. Have a great weekend, you guys, and I shall see you next time. Happy crafting! Bye!